Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to a Sunday night event of Mayhem Championship Wrestling. Tonight on the announce table, we have the amazing Graham Hull and the devious one, Dave Rose. And from now on, I'm not going to be talking during most of these matches. I'm going to give it to them and let them announce what they're seeing on Twitch. Okay, guys, you can do your thing.
It's all right now, everybody, we're making the money. We're running through these commercials. As soon as these commercials are over with, we're going to get right to the action.
Welcome, everyone, to Sunday Super Showdown. This is the one and only devious Dave Rose, and as always, I'm joined by the one and only Graham Hull.
Hold on, wait a second, Rose. I'm not joining anything. You're always joining me. I'm running the show here. We all know you're not worth a damn.
Fat chance, you worthless bastard. You're down there in Cancun. Well, I'm here ready to go at MCW.
Correction, numbnuts. I left Cancun a couple days ago. I'm over here in Las Vegas. I just left the sluts. I'm sorry. Everything was a little messed up. But I'm over here in Las Vegas. I just left the slot machines, and I'm ready to have a good time.
Are you guys done with those commercials?
Yeah, commercials are done. We're ready to roll.
Let's get this started. What do you guys think about this first match?
Well, I don't know much about these two competitors. I've heard a little bit about them. I know that one guy, this Tommy NC, he's supposed to be this wonderful face full of positivity against this Jesse J character who just to me seems like just an ginormous asshole.
Well, that's where I gotta stop you right there, Mr. Hull. The fact of the matter is that Jesse J has proven himself in the independent circuit as being one of the best wrestlers out there. And tonight we've got a double premier event of two new wrestlers in Mayhem Championship Wrestling, and I'm looking very much forward to seeing Jesse J truly show the world what he's capable of.
Now, they're going to have to show me that they belong here, because eventually, I guarantee you, one of these two numbnuts is going to try to come for my title, and they have to prove themselves to me just like everyone else.
Well, that goes without saying, Graham Hull, but the fact of the matter is that these two individuals are premiering here exclusively tonight on MCW, and I wouldn't doubt for a second that as soon as they get a chance, they're going to go directly for the Hardcore Championship titles.
I'd like to see them try. Oh, and by the way, folks, you can get the MCW Championship, champion, everything, all episodes for how much, Dave?
That's $0.00.
000, everybody. Hashtag 000. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. He looks like he's going to church. He doesn't look like he's getting ready to come for a match.
He looks very cool and composed, and he looks like he's quite focused in his premiere here tonight in the NXT arena.
Man, I'm not quite sure about this. This guy wears a fedora. I can't trust anyone that wears a fedora.
Gotta watch out. He might have a violin case full of a Tommy gun ready to go.
He doesn't look that tough to me.
And now, the opportunity and time that everyone has been waiting for, the premiere of the one and only Jesse J exclusively on MCW. Look at this man come out. He is impeccable.
You see this Tommy NC in the ring? This Tommy NC jumping around like he's ready for a fight. Who is this Jesse J character? Why is he so amped up?
Jesse J is clearly one of the greatest wrestlers to date here on the planet, and he is making his exclusive debut on Mayhem Championship Wrestling. I want to make sure that everyone knows for a fact they should never underestimate the one and only Jesse J.
I can't trust anybody that has a marijuana leaf on their shirt.
Well, for that reason, I'm thinking he's cool and composed and ready for business.
He's probably high.
right, so here we begin with the first start of the match. Jesse J versus Tommy NC in their exclusive debut here at MCW.
Oh snap, that is a beautiful ramp up. Wait, looks like Tommy NC has him by a few pounds.
A few?
Well, straight out the gate, it looks like Tommy NC is holding his own, but Jesse J is showing a lot of heart.
Jesse J's not a big guy. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to stand it.
Never count out Jesse J. He is a technical assassin, and he will show Tommy NC what it's all about.
Oh, look at that arm bar. Look at, you see that arm bar, Dave? Oh, goodness, that hurt my arm.
Unbelievable. The action is intense here on Mayhem Championship Wrestling tonight.
Oh my goodness, this Jesse J character's got a violent streak.
Like I said, you should never count this individual out. He's got a lot of potential to make a big splash here in MCW.
Oh, he just took a big splash from the big man.
Tommy NC is showing some great spirit tonight and some great heart. Amazing technical ability.
He's gonna need heart coming out here in a daggone suit.
Well, you should never count somebody out, even if they're wearing a fedora.
Oh my goodness. Oh wait, no. This match could go either way at this point. These two guys are really going at each other.
Considering the size difference between the two opponents, I have to say I am extremely impressed.
Oh wow, beautiful drop kick by the new...
It doesn't look like the weight difference is holding Jesse J back. He's just going right at it against Tommy NC.
I don't think Tommy NC's gonna make it if Jesse keeps pulling out these reversals.
I have to say that Tommy NC has a lot of guts, though, considering that he is wearing a pair of red shoes.
You're daggone right about that. Hey, for once I agree with you, Rose. Oh,
Tommy NC cheering with the crowd.
Oh, what is that? Oh! One. Oh!
Great drop kick to the chest of Tommy NC. But he's not letting go. One thing I do have to say is I'm extremely impressed with the premiere of Jesse J here on MCW.
Yes, I'm realizing that I might have a little bit of delay considering that I'm on via satellite here. But I can still sit here and talk about these competitors.
Unbelievable move by Jesse J. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2 by Tommy NC. And that's perfectly fine, Graham. I know that you're enjoying your time being the champion of MCW. Soon enough, though, you and I will have to face ourselves in the ring. But until then, enjoy your championship title.
Oh! I just saw that arm. Oh, that arm breaker. That hurt myself a little bit. This guy Jesse J is a very technical guy. But is he going to be able to match strength with this Tommy NC?
Well, only time will tell. Tommy NC going for the pin. 2. Oh, kick out at 2. Unbelievable job by Jesse J. I'm impressed.
This guy shows more spirit than anybody I've ever seen. But spirit doesn't win matches, bros.
That's right, Graham Hall. It's all about technical ability, and that's what we have to see here tonight.
No, it's all about size and strength, Dave Rose. Size and strength will beat technical ability any day of the week.
Now, I'd have to argue right there, Mr. Hull, the fact of the matter is that size never defines the winner of the match, and we've had some very smaller competitors go against some huge mountains of men, and they've been able to win out against them. This is absolutely unbelievable. These competitors are just not stopping.
Oh, they're taking it out of the ring. What is this?
Huge hit to Jesse J. Is there anything these opponents will not do?
It doesn't look like it, Rose.
And it looks like they're tiring out these two competitors, these two sportsmen. They just will not stop.
They're trying to make a name for themselves here in the MCW universe.
Well, considering it's a premier event for both of them, they've got to make a name for themselves.
Oh my God, Rose, it looks like Jesse J's killing him.
Well, I wouldn't count out Tommy NC just as yet. Huge hits delivered to Tommy NC by Jesse J. Another pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Tommy NC has got Jesse J in the corner. Quick reversal. I have to say, for the first match of the night, this is absolutely incredible. Huge power slam to Tommy NC.
This match just seems to be reversal after reversal, Rose.
I'm extremely impressed at these new entrants to the MCW roster. I have to say one thing, though. I look very forward to seeing one of these two competitors in the ring against me. And the fight continues outside of the ring. Jesse J versus Tommy NC. Jesse J back in the ring. Getting the crowd on his side. Oh, wow, we've got Tommy NC on the top of the ropes. Oh, big hit to the shoulder of Jesse J.
Oh, they could have ended it right there. Oh, that was a low blow. That was a low.
What kind of move is this?
What is this move?
Unbelievable. Jesse J going for the pin. It's a 3 count. Jesse J wins in his inaugural match. Unbelievable. Then that's what I'm talking about. That is MCW.
What are your thoughts on this match, guys?
That was one hell of a debut. Jesse J has showed me that he deserves a shot at something. Not me, but something.
I told you all that Jesse J was a dark horse. You could never count him out, and this match proved it.
You're not lying, Rose. It's great that we finally agree on something.
What a great match to start tonight's pay-per-view out.
Jesse J just took a beating in that ring. And he still pulled off the victory.
Against a man who was clearly twice his size.
Where did he get the strength from, guys?
I think he got it from the marijuana.
And
That's the only thing that can explain how he got that win tonight. Pure spirit.
Test this man for performance enhancers.
Okay, we are going on to our next match, guys. Our next match is... fill in the blanks.
Dave, I thought you were calling this stuff.
Well, tonight, our second match consists of the one and only strategic assassin from Japan, Eddie N, versus Lorn Darken in a steel cage match.
Well, you know, Lorn doesn't stand a chance. He couldn't beat Tony Barraso, the little bitch, in a match. There is no way in hell that he could beat the Jap.
Well, I believe that, in fact, there's some sort of conspiracy going on with the refs. So I believe that that's the reason why Lorn Darken actually lost twice against Tony Barraso. But tonight we should be seeing an incredible steel cage match between the one and only strong style Eddie N and the Dark Man, Lorn Darken.
Oh, they're lowering the cage, Dave. They're lowering the cage.
We're in for a great match tonight.
Oh, God, where does Mayhem come up with this stuff?
I don't know.
The dark one looks as dark as always. This is a pretty even matchup to me. What do you think, Rose?
Started. I'm thinking we're in for a great match tonight. These two competitors are definitely squared off quite equally, and we're going to see a great match.
RU251, T54 lightweight, and a 59-16. Lamp, T32, 2 bushings this time.
What the fuck is this?
That's giving me directions to Uranus.
The planet?
No.
Yeah, we're running a show here, not a pornography.
I'm just looking to find out where I need to put my foot.
So Eddie N looks very focused tonight and ready to go against Lorn Darken.
Doesn't Eddie N always look focused?
I think that's that Japanese training that he's experienced there.
Well, you have a point there.
Now we have the one and only the Dark Man, Lorn Darken, coming into the ring. Now he may have only had 2 losses against Tony Barraso, but this is the man that you should be focusing on as the future of MCW.
He damn sure looks focused.
I sure as hell wouldn't want to find this guy in a dark alley.
I wouldn't want to find him anywhere, though.
Well, that's because you're not worth a damn, Mark Mayhem. You're scared of anybody that looks about your size. That's why you will never, and the champ means never, beat the champ.
Well, I guess we're going to have to prove that at Mayhem Mania this Saturday, March 21st.
I don't care who I'm going up against at Mayhem Mania. I will still emerge victorious.
Big words from a big man. We're going to have to see that this Saturday, the 21st. So here we go. We got the match going with Eddie N versus Lorn Darken. Now, I have to say, Mr. Hall, I absolutely love a good old-fashioned cage match.
Oh, yes. Cage matches really show what somebody's made of. but I don't think either one of these guys has the testicular fortitude to do any awesomely spectacular moves off of the top of that cage. But we will see.
Absolutely. And the fact is, though, that the cage actually inhibits all the wrestlers from doing their full length of moves. So we're going to see someone like Eddie N, who is known for his spectacular high-flying style, limited due to the fact that he's currently stuck in that cage.
But this is a perfect environment for Lorn Darken. You know, Lorn Darken, being from where he's from, all he does is live in boiler rooms, basements, and steel cages. This is like being at home for him.
And I would have to absolutely agree with you, Graham Hall. The fact of the matter is that Lorn Darken feels absolutely at home in a steel cage. And I think it's Eddie N who has the odds stacked against him.
But let you tell it, Eddie N has had the odds stacked against him from day one.
Again, another good point.
But remember, at any time, this cage could be a weapon.
And as always, there's always three different ways of winning this match, whether it be by pinfall, submission, or actually making your way out of the ring. So these competitors tonight have three different ways of winning tonight's match. And Lorn Darken, as always, is looking dominant. This is just an incredible match, one for the ages. You know, ladies and gentlemen, you should actually be paying a premium tonight because this is worthy of a pay-per-view. Oh, Eddie N, huge backbreaker.
That move right there could put somebody in the hospital.
Looks like Eddie N is out for revenge tonight.
Guys, I heard that someone wants to join the panel.
What did you hear?
Tommy Talk said he wants to join the panel.
Well, Tommy Talks, you know what? Screw it, let's hear what Tommy Talks has to say. Tommy, come join us at ringside.
Unbelievable. Eddie N is just blowing up tonight. Oh, he's climbing up to the top of the cage. Is he going to go over?
Again.
Oh, my God. What is Lorn doing? He's just looking at him.
It might be a sign.
Oh, and Eddie N wins. Eddie N wins the match tonight.
Lorn, how? Matter of fact, Lorn, get your ass down to ringside.
I tell you what I think. I want a rematch against you. You understand that?
You know, if you're actually watching tonight's event, watching the great event that is known as Super Sunday Showdown, you would have been understanding that you've already gone up tonight and you faced your match against Jesse J. We have just finished watching an impeccable match between Lorn Darken and Eddie N. And Eddie N is the winner of this match. Incredible match tonight here on MCW.
Is there a problem with this panel right now?
There is a problem with this panel. The problem with this panel is that you keep interrupting this panel, Mayhem. Go back in the back where you belong.
This is my show. I do what I want, when I want, how I want. Okay, Graham?
I think all you're looking for is sympathy, Mayhem. If you want sympathy from me, you need to look in the dictionary between shit and syphilis. Do you understand?
should look between Singapore Kane and shut the fuck up.
Gentlemen, we just saw an incredible match tonight, and both of you are squabbling over nothing. The fact is that we saw the one and only strong style Eddie N win over Lorn Darken the Dark One in an incredible steel cage match. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this here on Mayhem Championship Wrestling.
We're ready for our
I
next
have a
match.
few bones to pick with Lorn Darken for his performance over the past couple weeks. Can you invite him down to ringside and give him a headset?
I will try to get on that. Lorn is not on my contact list at the moment. So can someone else do it?
I got something for you, Graham. I may have lost tonight, but let me tell you something. I'm aimed for you right now. And when I get that chance and I get my other win, I'll be coming right for you and I'm going to destroy you. You understand that? And you're on my target list too. You understand that? No one defeats me. I will destroy you all.
You just got defeated though.
Yes,
Like I said, you should be looking at the video that you're commenting on. The fact is, we saw an amazing match between you and Jesse J, and Jesse J absolutely cleaned house. He showed you what it truly was to feel pain.
Hold up. Can we see this new debut?
My God, it's a last man standing match versus Tony Barraso and Jarren Jackass.
Oh my God! Mark Mayhem, I told you about hiring people like him. Why would you even hire this guy?
Told me his name was Jackass.
Now, to speak up and defend Mr. Mayhem, I do have to say that, after all, he does want to have a complete roster of people and individuals capable of at least providing some sort of entertainment to the people. So, although Jarren has been known as being a liar, his name is also known as AKA Pants on Fire, but I think it might be a good opportunity to at least expose the MCW audience to the future Brooklyn Brawler.
Brooklyn Brawler, I don't think that boy Tony Barraso could beat his way out of a wet paper bag.
Well, I'm sorry to disagree with you there, Mr. Hull, but the fact of the matter is that Tony Barraso can clean the floor with Jarren the wannabe walker any day of the week.
We'll see. I don't like Tony as it is. I don't like Jarren even more. So let's see.
And what's with this
This
style?
isn't about
There is no
liking
style.
anybody. This is
Stop it
about
all.
looking at skill. And the fact of the matter is that Tony Barraso has already embarrassed multiple individuals here at Mayhem Championship Wrestling. And this is just another one to go under his belt.
We'll see. I think that Jarren has a chance. And you know, I'm not just going for him because he is a colored individual. I'm going for him. You know what? I'll take Jarren. He needs a win here, and I don't like Tony Barraso at all.
And Jarren's coming out, and he looks like he's got his Jack Hole logo on his shirt. Well, looks like the stage might almost collapse because of the weight. You know, I gotta say one thing, Jarren, why don't you go take a diet? You might live longer. Then into the ring with his greasy, sweaty afro, looking like he's the man.
He looks like freaking Scarface. That's what he looks like. Looks like he has a problem.
And the problem is Tony Barraso, and he's gonna put him down.
You know what? I've seen this guy Jarren in action before. Last time I saw him was at last year's WWE WrestleMania. I saw him in action. I saw the photos. I know what he's capable of.
Well, last time I saw him, he was in an alley sucking a dick. And immediately Jarren is going to try to dominate Tony Barraso, but he returns it, reversing into a nice lock with the legs on his head. Oh, this is going tough here. Jarren does not want to give up easily. Locked up again, Tony Barraso and Jarren Jackass. technical move by Tony.
Now, what you need to be worried about is if Jarren Jackass hits the Mierda de Toro.
What is that?
That is his finisher move. You gotta see it to believe it. It's called the Mierda de Toro, aka the bullshit.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if he can even pull it off.
If he hits that move, 1, 2, 3, Tony Barraso is dead.
I do have to say one thing, though. Jarren is looking a little more slim than he normally does. Maybe he already got onto a diet. Last time I saw Jarren, he was in front of an ice cream shop, and he was just begging them for more ice cream and sundae splits.
You need to stop sleeping on the big guys, because the big guy is the champion. Remember that.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to die in 3 days because of a heart attack. Great kick from Tony to the head of Jarren Jackass. But Jarren Jackass does a great body slam straight to the mat. He's not giving up.
These two competitors act like they got something to prove.
Well, Jarren Jackass definitely has something to prove. This is his premier outing here on MCW tonight.
Oh, nice boot to the face by Barraso.
Now, one should never count out Tony Barraso. He might be small, but he's quick and agile, and he gives some great hits.
Rose, you just proved earlier, the last match just proved that the smaller guy should never be counted out.
Great point, Hull.
Except for when they're against me.
Well, we'll have to see that at Mayhem Mania, Saturday the 21st of March.
And you can get it on free per view for $0.
How much was that?
$0.
What?
Now back to the match. Tony and Jarren just keep going at it. Oh, great bulldog by Tony. He's just not letting this one go. This is a grudge match between the two.
I don't think Jarren's head can take too much more of that abuse.
I'm actually thinking that Tony has it out for Jarren. This might be something that is a precursor to a huge main event.
Do these two have a personal grudge against each other?
I believe that is the case. Both of them had words during the Joe Cronin Show era, and I'm thinking that maybe they just want to settle it right here in the ring of MCW.
I love it when competitors bring old business into the ring. When you bring the old business, it adds a little spark to the match.
Huge hit to Tony Barraso from Jarren Walker. But Tony just won't quit. I've got to give it to Tony. I might not be the biggest fan of his, but the fact is, he's got big heart.
But it looks like Jarren Jackass has big guns.
Was that a black joke?
No, it wasn't a black joke. You stay out of my ear.
Huge DDT to Jarren Jackass from Tony Barraso. Tony Barraso sizing up his prey. Oh, huge hit to Tony Barraso's face.
Well, Tony Barraso doesn't have much of a face, so hitting it isn't going to be too much.
Oh my God!
Tony's getting counted out of here. What's
Oh
going
my
on?
God!
And Jarren's doing nothing. He's not pinning him.
It's the last man standing. Remember, Dave?
Unbelievable. In his premier event, the piece of garbage known as Jarren Jackass has actually won his first match against Tony Barraso. That's garbage in my opinion. Total
Oh my
bullshit.
God! Oh my
I'm
God!
disgusted. Disgusted with what I've seen tonight.
That rep fast counted.
It's like I said before, there's something going on with these refs. Jarren Walker, the winner of this event tonight, under contentious issues. I don't like this at all. At all!
I tell you what, for my championship match, when somebody's going against me, I'm picking the ref.
This is quite the upset here at Mayhem Championship Wrestling in his premier match. Jarren Jackass wins over Tony Barraso.
Speaking of Tony Barraso, Tony Bitch, who's here right now.
Yes. Mr. Barraso, I have to say one thing. I've been watching from outside the ring and doing commentary. I'm absolutely disgusted with what I saw. I don't blame you at all. This Jarren Walker waltzing into MCW, claiming to be a contender and winning over you. Disgusted, and I'm gonna have a word with the referees.
Okay, guys, the past is the past. Now let's go on to the future. And speaking of future, how do you guys feel about this main event coming up?
Man, screw this main event. I'm just talking about how Barraso got screwed.
You know, Mr. Mayhem, I do have to agree in one of these few occasions with Graham Hall that we have to discuss how Tony Barraso was screwed over, because the main event pales in the fact that we've gotten something here tonight on MCW Super Sunday Showdown that has absolutely disgusted and erupted the fan base into a contention for Tony Barraso and Jarren Jackass.
Hold on, may I say my part, please?
Go ahead, if you can breathe, say what you're gonna say.
Well, I wouldn't want you guys to worry about it, because in my opinion, I thought it was a great match. But Jarren was not the guy I expected to have tonight. I expected that grand challenge match. I don't know if I stood up the weight. I don't know if it was called off. What do you want?
Tony, just remember, there's always gonna be something. You'll get your chance. Trust me, you'll get your chance.
What I want, Tony? I wanted to see you win over Jarren. You won 2 times over Lorn Darken. I wanted to see you win over Jarren.
Are you guys ready for
Carnage coming into MCW, claiming to be the great next thing? And you disappointed me, Tony.
Are we ready for the main event, guys?
But I respect, as much as personal stuff that me and Jan had in the past, he put on a great match, but I have to agree with you somewhat, but I don't know why he came here, I don't know. Wait, the team was here. Mr. Mayhem, did you sign him?
We went over this when you were looking at the whole match, Jackass. We're going on to the main event. Are you ready?
He doesn't want to speak.
Okay, Tony, you and I are going to talk about this later, but the fact of the matter is if I've got to team up with you in a tag team match to go against Jarren and whoever his friend will be in that match, so be it. But I'm going to take up revenge on your behalf, and we're going to destroy anybody that faces up to us.
Okay, we're going on to our main event.
Tonight's card is the main event of tonight. The Radical One, Isaac Emerald, versus the one and only owner and founder of MCW, Mark Mayhem, in an Extreme Rules match.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll tell you something about this match. Me and Isaac the Radical have messed around, and we've been partying together in Cancun. Yeah, his knee was a little banged up. He had that little knee surgery, but he said he will still come back and whoop Mayhem's ass. Mayhem does not stand a chance in that ring tonight. Mayhem is going to get destroyed. Mayhem is going to go back and crawl into that hole that he dug himself out of before he built this daggone company.
We'll see about that.
Go ahead and come out to the ring.
I'm going to show you how a real wrestler wrestles, Graham. Learn. Take notes. You have your notepad, right?
My notepad is my brain.
Not you, Dave. You know how to actually wrestle. I'm talking about Graham. Mr. Hall.
What do you want?
Take your notes.
I don't need notes.
Still out of breath.
You're back in basic training, soldier. You take your notes when we tell you to take those notes.
The thing is that when you are the general of the company, because you are the champion of the company, you don't need to take notes from anybody. Everyone else has to take notes from me.
That's a good point. I mean, you are the champion, but I think after I'm done with you on Monday night, you're gonna have to see your weaknesses after I'm done with you.
What kind of world do we live in where black is white and white is black, where the champion gets to dictate to the company? The company's always dictated to the wrestler, and that's how it's always going to be.
Bros, why are you talking about black and white? I thought you Canadians were neutral.
Yeah, there's white snow, and then there's black soot.
So you're saying I'm full of soot?
No, I'm saying that we're colorblind. We only see in two colors. Up in Canada, there's so much snow, you get that snow blinding, that really in the end, you only get to see two colors. I don't expect you Americans to understand this. You get all these rainbow colors down there in the United States. But here in Canada, we get snow and we get dirt. Those are the only two things that we see 12 months of the year. And you got to remember, our winter lasts 14 months a year, and we get 3 weeks of spring.
Oh, hey, I gotta bring up a good point here, Dave Rose. Isaac the Radical has been in the company, and it's been over 127 hours, and he has still never been pinned since his debut.
Now that's a good point, Graham Hull. Fact of the matter is that Isaac Emerald has not been pinned just yet, and he has made that a big issue of contention amongst the entire roster of MCW.
You guys noticed that his knee is wrapped up very cautiously. You think that will play effect into his match?
No, he told me. He said, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do what I need to do, even though my knee, it hurts. He said he would go out there and do what he had to do. He said he was going to destroy Mayhem.
Well, I'm going to have to disagree with you there, Mr. Hull. Fact of the matter is that I believe that because of that knee injury, he may not be able to compete against the one and only Mark Mayhem.
Look, Rose, I heard you cough in the middle of that statement. You don't even believe what you're saying.
Hey, don't hate somebody who lives in a country who has lax cannabis rules and where we can be free, as opposed to the supposed United States of America where you're free to do nothing and everybody tells you where you're wrong. How about that, Graham Hull? And when I see you in 2 weeks at the pay-per-view match for MCW, I'm going to be taking my Hardcore Championship title. Now, how about that?
Rose, I think your last match messed up your head a little bit. Our match is in 6 days.
And I'm supposed to fight Graham, but I guess it's...
Well, that's the great thing about Canadian marijuana. It doesn't matter how bad your life situation is. You're always able to succeed because of Canadian marijuana. And you, Tony, I know you're underage, but you should try marijuana too.
Wait, do you promote underage smoking?
I promote the rules of the fantasy world that is Canada. You say it's a fantasy world where nothing exists? Well, I suggest you come up here. We got Michael Jackson. We got all these other fantasy characters living here. Peter Pan.
Yeah, nothing's real in Canada, even the wrestling.
That's right.
You know what? I think this is all bullshit. I think I was supposed to have Graham on Monday night.
You know, Tony, what I have to say is that you've got to calm down about Graham. You'll get your chance eventually. But the fact of the matter is, you still lost against Jarren Jackass. And I'm bothered by
Tony's
that.
mic got broken.
So much so that I'm willing to put myself up against Jarren himself in a match whether it be one-on-one or tag team with you, Tony, because Jarren Jackass needs to be put in his place.
So you're saying you want to bring back the Dark World Order for one night only? I like that.
Like I told you, Tony, the Dark World Order never left. It never went anywhere. We've always existed. You've got to remember that we're now part of a bigger picture. We're part of the MCW. And if Mr. Mayhem ever wants the insiders to come into MCW, it's a guarantee. But until then, we march at his drumbeat.
Wait, hold on. Speaking of Mayhem, Tony Barraso, if you don't want to go to timeout right now, watch this match and talk about this match. Nobody gives a damn what you want. Watch this match. Let's comment on this main event of the night.
Yeah. Now, this is a match that I've been looking very forward to. The one and only Radical Isaac Emerald versus Mark Mayhem in the main event match of tonight.
My knee.
Both of these contenders seem to be doing the same amount of damage to each other. These guys know each other. Remember, Rose, they were tag team partners.
I believe that was the high five.
They were the high something.
Well, these two individuals have a lot of history together, and to see them tonight here going one-on-one in the ring at MCW
is an honor.
You know, Tony, why don't you let me finish talking before you interrupt?
Sorry. Continue.
Thank you, good sir. But the fact is that we're seeing an absolutely incredible match, something that's been building up for eras. People have been demanding these matches between the two, Mark Mayhem and Isaac the Radical Emerald.
Oh my God,
we're seeing that here exclusively tonight on MCW.
I thought Mayhem was going to destroy him with that kendo stick.
I thought he would. Throwing it back in the ring now. Kick right to the head.
After this match, we're going to get Radical Isaac in here, and we're going to see what he has to say, win or lose. I want to hear what Isaac has to say.
I want to hear an update about his knee.
For way too long.
I want to hear an update about his knee. That could give him a disadvantage in this match here tonight.
His knee is not going to be a problem. I said that earlier. He and I have done some work on that knee. He went to the doctor. He will be fine.
Let's see at the end of the match tonight.
Yes.
Isaac the Radical is proving to be quite the force to face Mark Mayhem here on Super Sunday Showdown.
You know, I just couldn't, on my match, I just couldn't beat the great one that is Mark Mayhem, or Mr. Mayhem, I should call him. It was a great match, and I'm glad I earned his respect. But what if Isaac could do what I couldn't do a couple nights ago?
Well, I wouldn't say that task is very easy, for the fact of the matter is that Mark Mayhem has yet again proven himself to be truly one of the most contentious wrestlers here in Mayhem Championship Wrestling. And you should never count him out, because he is truly one of the greats.
I was definitely not. I respect him for who he is as my boss. But if Isaac could pull a big win here tonight, what would that put Isaac the Radical?
Well, that would probably put him in the contention for the running of the Hardcore Championship title. And if in fact that happens, that would be quite the turn of events here on MCW.
And I think I need to wait. So I would love to see Isaac go for the title. I think he could put us some really good matches on the way there.
Oh, he's getting him with the rear naked choke.
Rear naked choke.
We've just seen some amazing technical wrestling here tonight.
Great match.
I've seen Isaac hit that rope 5-10 times. He should have broken the hold already.
You forgot that it was no Extreme Rules.
I have to give it to Mark Mayhem. He is absolutely incredible tonight. Those technical holds that he is putting on to Isaac Emerald are just incredible. Truly to be warranted for tonight's match.
That is a good point. Devious Dave Rose, and he's not the leader of the company for anything. He's not Mr. McMahon who can't wrestle. This is a man that can wrestle in many different types of ways, and that's why he owns this company.
Well, he owns this company because he's a smart, strategic business owner, but he competes in the company because he truly is an unstoppable force. And he may be my boss, and he may pay my bills, but him and I know where each of us stand. And the fact is, I'm here to do a job, and he's paying me a bill to do so. But the fact of the matter is that even if I have to face him, he knows what he's going to get. 110%. As always, for the most sinister force in MCW.
Oh, well, Rose, you can continue to be the corporate kiss ass, and I'm going to continue to be the MCW champion.
Well, give me a break.
Until I win the title off you, Mr. Hall.
Oh, Radical is busted open. Oh, my God. Radical is busted open.
Open. Oh, I slammed right on the concrete.
Well, to be honest, here in my wood hut in Canada, I'm losing the stream, so I'm not able to see what you're seeing right now. So I do apologize for all those viewers that are so interested in the words of Devious Dave Rose.
I don't think one of these competitors has too much left, Rose.
I don't think so either.
Well, so far it's been an absolutely spectacular event here on MCW as the main event. This is truly what you want to see in your wrestling promotion.
Of course. And what you said earlier about him paying your dues, he does the same for me. As much as Dad, as my giving needs to be changed, in my personal opinion, he's a good business owner. And like I said before, he can do a lot of different type of wrestling styles in the ring. And
Tony, turn your video off.
Oh. How about now?
Wow, this match is just spectacular. It just won't stop. Emerald is bleeding from the head, and Mayhem will not give up. Graham, have you seen another match here in MCW where the opponents have not relinquished the opportunity to win?
It's been a long time since I've seen a match of this caliber.
Neither have I.
In any promotion. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that was only two. Oh my goodness. Isaac the Radical almost took out Mayhem. But you know, at any time, Isaac could hit one of those power moves of his, and this match can be over.
Well, both of these opponents are very well matched, and I think that it's very difficult to determine who would be the final winner.
That was a nefarious move by Mayhem. Mayhem struck him with a low blow. He knows better than that. He's the owner of the damn company.
Huge hit by Emerald to the face of Mayhem.
This is an amazing match. Is he gonna tap? He's tapping. Mr. Mayhem has won. as Mr. Mayhem has done it again.
Oh my goodness. This is a load of horse crap. There is no way. There is no way.
Hold up, can someone please take a picture of this because it's beautiful.
Yeah, sure, hold on.
The sportsmanship in MCW.
Oh, goddamn, I'm gonna miss it. That is amazing. Hold on, don't exit out yet. I'll take it back.
Goddamn streaming Canada is freezing up again.
You can still sense the friendship, the connection between these two guys.
Sir, I got the thing.
Unbelievable. This is the match of the ages right here.
We couldn't have picked a better
Mark
one.
Mayhem versus Isaac Emerald. Incredible.
To end this.
This was an amazing match.
This is what MCW is all about.
Wait, what?
Hold on, what is going on?
What's this commercial for?
Why do we have a commercial?
What is it being advertised?
What? Hold on. Are you kidding me? Dead on Dead versus Tommy C in a no-holds-barred match? Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
God.
Where did he come from? Tommy C.
Hold on, these guys had some bad blood earlier today, but who would have thought that they would have brought it into the ring?
Oh my God.
Well, this is what happens when you interrupt somebody else's YouTube stream. I guess Tommy C is just not pleased with what went on, and he's here in MCW to exact some revenge.
This should be an amazing extra main event.
And I know both of these competitors trained under the same trainer that I did. Both of these guys are monsters in their own right.
Tommy C, after all, is a accomplished American soldier, and so is Dead on Dave. So we're going to see a match that is truly one of the ages. Unbelievable to see Tommy C here tonight as a special appearance on Mayhem Championship Wrestling. I still can't believe it, Graham Hall.
Oh, we have Isaac.
You see Dave coming down to the ring. Dave looks like he means business.
Before we get to the match, we have Isaac. Isaac the Radical. Isaac, how do you feel after a great match with Mark Mayhem?
Hold on, Radical. Back up away from me. You're getting blood on my shirt.
Sorry. It's a problem. Don't worry, it's not Ebola. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Isaac the Radical. And what you've just seen is one of the greatest matches I've ever been in my goddamn life. But the fact of the matter is, nothing ends what started. As hopefully I'll see Mark Mayhem in the future, in the middle of that ring. Because I, Isaac the Radical, have never, and I mean ever, been pinned in MCW still to this day. Now, I'm gonna go get a fucking pina colada. Enjoy your extra main event. I'm out.
Epic.
Great words from a great fan. Again, the one and only Isaac the Radical Emerald has yet to be picked here in MCW.
My knee!
And yet he put up one of the most spectacular matches that we've ever seen in Mayhem Championship Wrestling.
That was an amazing promo.
Tommy C is coming out of the corner swinging.
You're crazy, dude. You guys hear that?
Yeah, I know. Tommy C is sitting there screaming at him in the ring.
They said you're crazy.
Tommy C is looking incredible tonight. In his first match here at MCW, he is looking impeccable.
He's yelling at him, "You're crazy! You're crazy!"
Now, granted, he is wearing a Rangers shirt, so we have to forgive him on that. But fact of the matter is that he is putting Dave through a cleaner.
It was an amazing match so far.
Oh shit! Dave just slapped the shit out of Tommy.
But the question is, can this match top the Mark Mayhem versus Isaac the Radical?
Well, we'll have to see. The match is still going on, Tony Barraso. But unbelievable, the fact that Tommy C is just showing so much strength coming out of the gates on his first appearance here at MCW just blows my mind.
Tony, I think it's time for you to go backstage. Your loserness is might be rubbing off on me.
Now while we wait for Tommy, whoever, doesn't matter, go backstage while we watch Dave Vancura versus Tommy C. This is truly an amazing event here on MCW.
I would not want to get hit by one of those copious splashes.
It looks like Tommy C is out for revenge tonight. I don't think he'd forgiven Dave Vancura for interrupting his Shot from the Point live show.
Oh my God, what is Tommy C doing? Oh my God, that's the damn German splash!
Good to see that Dead on Dave is not giving up just yet. Gotta say that big weight has been an advantage for him.
Another copious splash.
Big splash. Oh, what's Dave doing? He's looking under the ropes. Oh, a kendo stick for Dead on Dave. Huge hit to the gut of Tommy C. Smart move by Tommy C, moving out of the ring. Getting the crowd on his side. I have no idea, Grandma, who's going to be the winner of tonight's match.
I don't know, but they want to sit there and get into an argument earlier. Tommy C looks like he's still raring and ready to go. He said anything that Dave Vancura can push at him, he's going to sit there and just demolish him.
Well, this is clearly personal between the two because they're just going at it.
My trainers have trained them well. I don't think Vancura can take too much more of this.
Now I should remind all the audience that we have two certified killers, soldiers of the American Army that are wrestling right now. And the fact that neither of them is killing the other should be a huge surprise to the audience watching. That's amazing restraint shown on both sides for both Tommy C and Dead on Dave.
I'm just glad that these two can get their argument hashed out, and so that it can be over with.
That's right, keep it all in the ring. Wow, a 3 count. Oh no, it was a 2 count. Those refs, like I said, those refs, there's something going on there. They're too slow to count. Tommy C, full package. Oh, what a hit. I've got to wonder what Mark Mayhem is thinking right now. And the winner, the one and only, Tommy C from Shot from the Point, wins over Dead on Dave. Unbelievable surprise match here on Mayhem Championship Wrestling.
It is about time. It is about time hockey got some attention.
I say we continue this conversation on one of your guys' shows. You think you guys are up for it?
Well, I can't continue this conversation right now. I've got to go be interviewed. I have a special guest appearance that I have to make, but y'all will see me shortly.
Dave, you're gonna stay, right?
I could stay, but I don't have any show planned.
Yeah, no show, but
I do have to say, though, that the sportsmanship shown by Tommy C. towards Dead on Dave was incredible, shaking his hand there in the ring. This has truly been one of the greatest matches and greatest shows in MCW history, and I'm just honored to be one of the commentators here today.
Oh, that was a beautiful. In the Mayhem Championship Wrestling or Super Sunday Showdown. We'll see you tomorrow night for Monday Night Mayhem. Everybody stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that other shit. Good night.
And here is Mark Mayhem signing off for you tonight. You've all been Mark. Let's see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.